It is the final today's top value of our live from Cabo San Lucas 21st anniversary event. I mean, this is it. There's only one left. What's today's top value is the star of the day. I find this so fitting because A.L. Lalo's pick of the whole entire event was that diamond excursion, yes. Right? Now, I have a brand new excursion for you tonight. Brand new right now. It's exclusive to Shop HQ. That means only you can get it here at Shop HQ. And as I go through the color choices, I'm going to share a very exciting buy more and save more of $10 off as many extras as you want to get. So your first one will be $129.99. After that, it goes all the way down to only $119. First, I'm going to the gold tone and the black. It's a little bit iridescent on there, I see. Or is that just a reflection of the other?
It is iridescent. Yes, it is.
Nice. As a matter of fact, they're all iridescent in that beautiful bezel. This one's going to be the white and the gold tone. Super classy and elegant. Here's the white and the gold tone. Then we're going to have this gorgeous black and iridescent. That means that case is iridescent as well as that bezel. Beautiful black croco embossed strap. This one's going to be the iridescent and the white. That means everything's iridescent. Let me show you the difference real quick, you guys. I have a gold tone in a white and an iridescent in a white. All are going to have the iridescent bezel. But it's what that case is going to be. You see the one on the left? That means that gold case, but the iridescent bezel. This one's got the iridescence all the way through. Ask for the white and iridescent. And the same is going to hold true for the black. This one's going to be called that gorgeous black and the silver tone. Beautiful, beautiful piece. So it's 918-514. Only here at Shop HQ. Only place in the world to get it. It's our final today's top value of our Live from Cabo event. Remember how that works. Your first one's $129.99. The second, a third, or fourth goes down to $119. For excursion reserve, Ryan.
Yeah, so let's talk about reserve for a second because that's really, really important, especially at this price point, and even more so if you're saving $10 by ordering more. So the excursion dates back with us about to 2007, 2008. And it was really one of the first watches that we had with the reserve line, which is just simply top of the line, the best that we make at the company. And so this is truly special out there. We've brought it back and we have it in this elegant variation. And what we mean by the elegant variation is we have these beautiful dials that have been done. We've placed them also then on these genuine Italian leather croco embossed straps to just have that elegance, that sophistication, and that dynamic look for you to be able to have on the wrist. I mean, you put one of these watches on, everybody's going to notice, Lynn. I mean, it is confidence out there. It is a watch that a lot of you, including yourself, have coined this as that executive timepiece when you see it on the wrist at 50 millimeters for this watch. A Swiss-made movement on the inside, that Ronda Z60 Swiss-made quartz movement. The watch will tell you the time, the date of the month, the day of the week, and even a 30-minute stopwatch, which we call a chronograph. I mean, this is just such a killer opportunity to be able to get into one of our coined signature collections at Invicta.
And the clock is in. So it's 68% off. That price is only good for one day only, my friends. The final today's top value of our Live in Cabo event. The excursion is always extremely professional. It's very streamlined. It's beautiful. And how that case and that leather strap combine, the build, the connection of the two elements is so beautiful. Also, as we look at this on our beautiful Madison, let's talk about how the sunray dial is done.
Yeah, so it's called that sunburst dial on the inside. So what it is, it's this patterned dial. And so what we have is this guilloche inspired dial. Guilloche is a hand carved dial. The hand carved dial is very, very expensive. It's thousands of dollars. But what this does is it has, if you can see all that texture that's been done. Guilloche is actually hand carved. We do an oil pressing technique that actually has the that pushes in for both sides to give you that same guilloche look, but you're not paying thousands and thousands of dollars here for that dial. So you just have an extraordinary dial that carries along. Reserve is top of the line, and I've said it for over 11 years, is if you see one of our Reserve watches at $200, it's an absolute bargain, and you need to go ahead and get it. Without hesitation, we will totally over-deliver for you. This watch being at under $130, this is just a must-have for everyone out there.
So remember, every single one of them is going to come with that iridescent bezel. All of them, every one. which that's where you see the shades of the purples, the greens, the golds, and the pinks. The only choice that you need to make, well, I guess there will be two. What strap color do you want? And then after the strap color, what case color do you want? So for example, I have on the white strap and my case is all iridescent. So you're going to ask for the white and the iridescent. See all that iridescent, which is beautiful. Now if you want the white, but you fancy yourself more of a gold lover, ask for the white with the gold, even though it's still going to have that iridescence on that bezel. So these two right here, these are going to be your two white choices. White iridescent or white gold. Now let's go over to Ryan's wrist and show what he has on. We have three different choices in the black. This is going to be the black and the gold tone. Remember that case is going to be done in the gold. Are you up to shenanigans with your crazy? Yeah, right. What's coming up next?
Yeah, this is going to be fun. I mean, we have this shot.
Afraid.
We have this shot. We have this show that's going to come up. It's going to be the Three Stooges tonight.
Okay, I know you
Carl,
should.
and
I mean,
Jay-Z,
they're up to something. I can tell. So this is going to be the black and the gold tone. This is going to be the black and the iridescent. Remember, everyone's going to have an iridescent bezel. And this is going to be the silver tone and that black.
Yeah.
So three choice the black and two choices the white.
Which is your choice, Lynn?
White iridescent all the way.
White iridescent all the way. I like that too. Now here's that black iridescent. So it's a black. We have that 18 karat gold that goes around. But look at this. The bezel is then been done in this iridescent plating, and then you have the oversized hour markers at the 12th, 3rd, 6th, and also 9th hour markers. You can see the different subdials on the inside that represent your perpetual seconds at that 3 o'clock subdial. 30-minute stopwatches with that stationary second hand, and then also your day of the week.
I'm
look
getting
at
a
this.
little nervous.
As you go over here, and I press that button, that's actually going to operate the chronograph. That big second hand is going right here, right now, and I can hit stop and also do reset. And go all the way back to that zero mark. One other thing too is the Excursion is known for, this first generation, is what's referred to as these fancy shaped function pushers. And what that means is they're anything else outside of like a cylinder. This contours to the finger quite easily, so when I press this, then the chronograph is actually now in operation.
So I have 3 minutes left. It's here for one day. The final today's top value of our event. I love how this build feels. Yeah. It's the elegant. It's the reserve, or the Excursion, I should say. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that elegant design with that. It's kind of just done in such a gorgeous way into that beautiful case. It's stunningly beautiful. That's a genuine gemstone on the dial. So we have to remember that. We talk about the expense, the price at $129.99. And then take, guys, a buy more and save more of $10 off each additional one. With 918-514, and being like now, a day left, and this is it. So this is where it's your time to make your choices now, right? Maybe you write down item numbers, and maybe you say, I want to see everything about the event. I want to see it all, and then make my choice. Now it's go time.
Okay, we have 2 minutes left, you guys, that go along with this. When we talk about today's top value, I mean, there have been meetings go on for months leading up to today's top values, and it's part of the programming schedule. And so when we came out with something like this, I thought, I mean, here's the deal is that we have these watches, today's top value. We have the Venom Elegance out there. We have some other elegant versions. Now this is to have the Excursion
and
variation
that dial.
with the dial. That's part of that elegant fashion. And then you have the textured dial that we talked about before, that sunburst dial, and being part of the Swiss-made movement on the inside, and then also being part of the Reserve collection. This is absolutely extraordinary here. To be able
How
to get
often do we see that kind of a dial? I don't see that very often.
We see it on like the Venom Elegance. We'll see them on some other watches out there, but we don't see it all that often. I mean, this is one of those rare opportunities to be able to get into this watch.
90 seconds on the clock. How do you get yours home? Super easy. $21.67. That's all that you need to do on the value pay. But I also want to remind everyone too, today is the final day now. Now that we're into Sunday, the last day of the event, we still have all the things in play for you that we knew that you would love for the final day of the event. Here's what I mean by that. Grab a Shop HQ credit card, use that tonight, and your order is $99 or more on this one. We're going to ship this to you absolutely free. No extra charge whatsoever. But wait, if you don't yet have a card, here's what we're going to do for you. Open a Shop HQ credit card up tonight, off your total order, which is crazy. So you can put as many things in that shopping cart as you want to, and then in return give you a $10 statement credit too. 918-514. Brand new right now. You are first in line to get it. Choose the white strap first, and then or the black strap, and then what color do you want that case to be? All of that beautiful iridescent plating. Let's talk about the plating for a second. Platings are premium with Invicta.
Yeah, so what we have here is the plating. I mean, we have the gold tone, we have the iridescent that goes along too, and then also just that natural color, the silver tone.
Before that clock hits down, guys, I'm running for my life because I've been told that this next hour is going to be a little cray-cray.
It is.
I'm told the camera crew is leaving. The lights are going to be shut down soon. Like, it's all going to be shut down.
Yeah, we have a...
Wait, Carl is the cameraman? Yeah. Guys, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to get out now.
Okay, bye, Lynn.
I wish you all well.
Great show.
If you want to watch a little bit of cray-cray in a good way, you got to stick around. I'm out. Wait, you have two... Oh, wait.
Okay, Carl, you're actually live right now. Carl, you're... Here's the thing is, I have to take a picture of Carl.
Cameras?
Like
1, 2.
All right.
I'm out.
I think we're just going to call it, Justin, should we call it?
Here you go.
Call it Carl Cam.
Carl Cam.
Okay, you sit in.
Okay, I'll just take it right here. Thank you.
More mayhem. Let's stand in line. Please value. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay, we're going to roll on here with the show. This is going to be more of that casual type of show that we've had here for the last few nights. And I think, Jay-Z, I'm just going to place this mic box just on the ground. Well, maybe not, because that big wave is going to come through. We just know that's going to happen.
Why is there a look of concern on everybody's face right now?
Yeah, that's a good call. Now, just want to double check, you guys. I don't hear the microphone in my IFB. Just want to check that it's working at home. Are we working at home?
IFB either.
Okay.
Your Jay-Z all right?
Check 1, 2, check.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. Let's start off here tonight. Yeah, let's start off tonight with a really sweet watch. I mean, the Sub-Aqua Alpha, stemming from the Sub-Aqua collection, an extremely dynamic and one of my favorite collections out there. Carl, watch out for that big flying insect. When the camera moves all around, you know the insect's by Carl.
Yeah, absolutely. Real quick, though, let's run through those color choices. So you have a gunmetal and you have a silver tone. Now, Ryan and I selected these items for the show, and we're doing some absolutely crazy things right now. This particular watch is not, I can't see, is that what's on the screen over there? Yeah.
What's that?
It's not $469. We're going to drop the price on this. This is one of those Ryan price drops, or what do you call it?
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Markdown.
Ryan's markdown. Look at this. So we went from about $500 down to $199.99. So historic low price on this. But let's run through these specifications just real quick, too. Remember, you have the choice of the gunmetal that is purple. Carl, you just walked right in front of the shot, Carl.
Watch right there, Carl. Just watch.
So you have gunmetal and purple, but check this out. Purple, mother of pearl, and also, look at this, black mother of pearl. Then you have your silver tone choice right here, guys, and look at this. White mother of pearl and platinum mother of pearl on there as well. There's a few less in the gunmetal, a little bit more in that silver tone, but Ryan, this is an absolutely stunning piece.
Yeah, it truly is. So the item number is 689797. It is this show-only price after the markdown that we did for $199.99. The Valley pays are $33.33. Regular price is almost $1,500, Jay-Z. And the thing is, we talked about it today. We wanted to do this markdown, and I never thought this Alpha, which accommodates. It's really a sweet fusion of so many different watches, all in one timepiece here tonight.
So let's literally start breaking that down. Really, it's another one of those sub-aquas, right? So whenever you get into the sub-aqua series, this is very exciting, engineering. And for $199, you just can't touch a style like this. So guys, we put this show together for those collectors out there, right? We want to do something extremely special. If you're not a collector, this show's for you as well. But let's look at this real quick. You have a Sub-Aqua Noma 5. Look at this bracelet design, which is absolutely stunning. And I think this is important too. You know, Ryan, originally when the Sub 5, that launched, you had some of those lugs like the 4 that was a little bit too tight. Here, you don't have to worry about that whatsoever. But look at the sophistication of that Sub-Aqua Noma bracelet on. It's absolutely just amazing. Then you have that Sub 6 crown and function pusher system, which by itself is unique. I love the fact that you can tell it's from the Sub 6 because the number of cylinders running all the way around there. The